Hey, it's me, Vicky Marie. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in this crazy world you live in. We're living in. You're living in. We're all living in it. Um, okay, so I thought I wasn't going to come on live this morning. I haven't got that long really, but there's a few things that I'd like to tell you about. Um, and so I thought I'd come on and do a live, and then I'm going to split this down into short videos because I've just got a little bit to say about a few things. But first of all, I just want to tell you about my computer. You know, those of you who watch my channel, you'll know my computer gave up the ghost, and I have started like a goal on coffee.com, and very kindly some of you have already contributed. Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. So I just wanted to show you, I took some pictures of what's coming up on the screen because I know there's some of you out there, sorry about this waffle to start with, but I did say I would do this. I know that there's some of you out there who understand about computers a little bit. So I want to just show. So when I turn on my computer, so if anybody knows anything about computers, you can advise me. The thing is, I don't want to take it somewhere to get it repaired if then in the end I'm going to have to buy a new computer anyway. So I need to know what people think. Do you think it's beyond help? So this is what first comes up. I don't know if you can see that. This is what first comes up. When I turn the computer on, this is what comes up, and I'll tell you what it says. It says hard drive detects imminent failure, failing drive, SATAO dark blue, failing attributes, hashtag 00, to minimize the risk of a data loss. Back up the contents of your hard drive and run DPS self-test in F10 setup. F10. Anyway, then at the bottom here, it says to boot up. I don't know if you can see it. It says boot up F1. So I press F1, and all that comes up then is this screen. I don't know if you can even see it. It's this screen. And this says, oh, it's in Spanish, but I'll translate it. So, el dispositivo, the apparatus, tuvo un problema, had a problem, and it needs to start, necesita reiniciarse, needs to start up again. Vamos a recopilar información sobre el error. We're going to compile information about the error, and afterwards it will start itself up again automatically. And then it's, like it said there, it was 60% complete. And then there's like one of them bloody, hi Julie, one of those bloody barcode things that you practically everything that needs a barcode. So the thing is, when I press it, it just keeps doing that cycle over and over again. So I turn it on, the first screen comes on, and then it tells you to boot it, and then the blue screen comes on and tells you that it's going to turn itself off and back on again. And it's just a never, you know, that's what it does over and over again. So that is the problem that's happening at the moment with the computer. And as I say, like, I'm thinking, is it even worth getting someone else to look at it? Because then you have to pay for that. And if it's not going to work anyway, wouldn't I be better off sticking to the original plan of the goal of getting a new computer? And as I said, it was a reconditioned computer. I've had it a couple of years, I think. I think it was a couple of about two years, maybe 3 at the most, though not that long. But it was reconditioned. It wasn't that expensive. Also, it's only got Windows 10 on it, so it has been saying to me for a while, oh, you know, you can't use Windows 11 on it or whatever. You know, so it's an oldish computer, but obviously I'd like to get it. I mean, it was working fine. before it wasn't. And yeah, so here I am on the laptop, and the laptop, it's okay, isn't it? It's working. Just a bit laggy, a bit slow. And for me, with being blind as a bat, I'm not actually blind as a bat, but it's so much smaller than the computer that I find that when I'm trying to read things on it, I need my glasses, whereas with the computer, I didn't need it. And it's just it's not the end of the world, is it? But it's just annoying. So again, yeah, I want to say thank you to those of you who have donated already. Thank you so much. And anyone who's out there who's a little bit technologically minded, what is your advice? I want, do you think it's better to just get a new computer, or do you think it is worth trying to salvage this one? I mean, I need to salvage what's on the hard drive eventually anyway, because it's got, a lot of information on it. But for the actual streaming and that thing is, everything I do really job wise, the internet is necessary, a computer, for my classes, for my streaming. And for doing streaming, you do need quite a good specification. That's probably the problem with this laptop. It's okay, it's fine, but it's not like, it wasn't an expensive laptop. And sometimes for streaming and things like that, maybe you need a better specification. I don't know, this is all Greek to me, I'm afraid, So yeah, I'm good at Spanish. I'm not good at technology. So yeah, if you know something about it and you can help with some advice, I'd be very appreciative. And you can either contact me by, obviously, on my YouTube channel by leaving a comment, or you can email me. I'll put my email in there. How are you, Julie? How's things going on? Is it still freezing in Madrid? It's a little bit warmer here today, to be honest. A little tiny bit warmer, a few degrees warmer. So I haven't got the heater on. As you know, for those of you who don't know, I'm in Spain, and it has been blooming freezing all over Christmas, all over New Year. It's been raining, it's been wet, it's been cold. Spain isn't always warm. I know it's probably warmer than where maybe you're watching from, depending on where you're watching from. Oh, because something we're just going to talk about briefly here is over down there in Australia, of course, they're having bushfires, like really bad ones. People are having to be evacuated. You can't get your head around that really when you freezing cold, or if it's raining. But of course, it is summer in Australia now. So, yeah, I hope everybody, I've got quite a lot of followers in Australia. I hope you're all okay. But you have seen some dramatic rescues. We're going to have a little look at that. Oh, glad to hear you're okay, Julie. So we're going to start off now.